Yo guys, what's going on? It's Mossy HD7 here, and I am back with episode 8 of the Bajcetic Switch, where I take Stefan Bajcetic from a 72 rated to the best DM in the world. In this video, we are qualifying for FUT Champs, and we start off here with Luis Diaz getting a fantastic goal. I can only apologise, there is going to be some laggy games in this. I was at my sister's playing these games, and the Wi-Fi just wasn't as good, so you will see a little bit of lagging. But we get the first win, and he quits, and it is on to game number 2. He has Tamori, he has Kalulu, he has Forlan, Oshawala up front, but we start off with James Maddison. This is what I mean about the lag. Plays it across, Messi scores to make it 1-0. Maddison now plays it through to Lionel Messi. What can he do? He absolutely cannons it off, just goes over the line to make it 2-0. Then my opponent comes down with Rafa Leao, who absolutely buries it into the top corner, and that was a beautiful goal. Messi now plays it through to Maddison, who makes it 3-1, and he returns the gesture to Messi. Little bit of lag there, puts it through, absolutely buries it. There's nothing you can do when Lionel Messi is running through a goal. You just got to get down on your knees and pray. And he's off again, plays it to Diaz. I thought I was going to get caught there. It was actually Watkins, lovely turn, comes off the post, and it's a little bit jammy, but Messi gets the goal. And that was game 2. So 2 wins out of 2 to start. And then we come on to the third game, who has a very good team. And it starts off with Karim Benzema just dribbling through everyone and burying it, which is a very good goal. Can't argue with that. I now run down the other side of the pitch. Jordi Alba through to Luis Diaz. What can he do? He moves his keeper, so I bury it near post. Now my turn to attack again. Maddison gives it to Messi, who dribbles and travellas it into the top corner, and that is 2-1. Chukwueze plays it through to Lamar now in the second half, and Lamar makes it 2-2. And then a little bit of lag here, I couldn't do anything about it, I didn't know how to defend that, and Benzema scores, and he makes it 3-2, and that is the end of that game. Now, moving on to our fourth game, he has a hero up front, which wasn't Pat Poole, he bought it, and look at this. Keeper saves it, bounces off Canate, and he gets a diving header. It was so jammy. Neymar running through now, and he makes it 2-0, with poor defending from me, that was. But Enzo comes down in the second half, plays it across to Marcos Llorente, who makes it 2-1, and then just a few minutes later, Luis Diaz goes down the wing and buries it, and he makes it 2-2. I was getting so excited here, but that was not to be. Look at this here, tried to tackle with Varane, and he just absolutely does nothing, and then he scores a terrible goal past Alisson, which makes it 3-2, and then this, fair enough, but Canate just moves out the way, and that was 4-2 to my opponent. Moving on to the next game, it didn't show me his team for some reason, but we get a nice early goal with Maddison, and that makes it 3 wins out of 4. This guy had an amazing team. 3 heroes, 2 icons, Luis Diaz, Valverde, but we start with Messi just burying it in the 4th minute, and that was it. He didn't want any more, so that was our 4th win out of 5. Now we're moving on to this game. He had scores. In fact, no, the game before I actually lost. I disconnected due to the Wi-Fi, but I was losing anyway, so it didn't matter too much. And we go into this game. He was a United fan, so I was really keen to beat him. And we start off beautifully with a 1-0, and then Luis Diaz is running down the wing and buries it into the top corner to make it 2-0. Now Marcos Llorente plays it through to Maddison, and he gets it back, pulls it across to Messi, who little dink over the keeper, that was lovely, and he makes it 3-0. Now Messi again, he's just everywhere on the pitch, always picking it up, plays it across to Luis Diaz, who scores the goal. Now, into the second half, Luis Diaz again gets a hat-trick, little bit of lag there, but we get another win. He ended up getting 1 goal back at the end there. We're already qualified for FUT Champs. We've already got it, we've achieved, but we've got 2 games remaining. I can get 1 more win to get the next reward, so that is what I was trying to do. So we come up against this team with Manon, Mitoma, Varane and Gunku, and let's see what we can do. We start off with a corner at the very start of the game. Messi whips it in, Varane rises above everyone and absolutely buries it into the top of the goal. And then we get the ball back from kickoff, and Marcos Llorente makes it 2-0, just puts it into the bottom corner with a lovely finesse, and that was it. It was simple as that. So I won that game. I went into my next game, scored an own goal, and let the person have the win because that's the type of person that I am. So they're the rewards. We got 2 mega packs and a rare gold pack. So let's see what we get from the first one. We get a Christensen from Barcelona. Not a very good pull, but I decided to quick sell most of the things here. As you can see, I've got 70,000 coins. I am trying to save up for an Anton Griezmann. I've heard big things about him. I want to get rid of James Maddison. I feel like he'll be good coming off the bench, and I want Messi to play as a cam instead of a striker as well. So we're coming into the last pack. No one good so far. Thought I was getting Bastoni again, but once again I am tricked with a Serbi. But we do get a Timber there. I thought he might have solved something because he's quite a good player, but he didn't. I then went into moments and completed all of the moments to give me the 100k pack, and we can also unlock a 50k pack here, which is completely tradable, which I didn't know, and I got a Luka Modric, which I have untradeable in the pack, and I was a bit gutted here because I thought I wasn't going to be able to sell him, and then as I was gutted I realised it flipped, turned, we get a double walkout, we get Sandra Panos, who looks like a decent little keeper, but all the women keepers are a bit too small, so I won't be using any of them unless your name is Mary Herbs, because she is a beast for England. So both of them for about 15k, which is going to help me massively. That's 30k towards Griezmann. We also get a cheeky little Rabiot in there as well, so you can see me listing them here. I just got rid of them straight away. I can't believe an 87 Modric is going for 13k at the start of the FIFA. Here you can see me get all of the rewards from the moments. Started off with a terrible bronze pack. Not going to bore you with that. We'll speed up this. And a silver pack as well. You don't want to see this. Get rid. We get Zanka from Brentford. Now we go into the one rare. We get a cheeky little Dante, who is good for evolution, but I've already done that evolution on Kwanzaa, so there's no need to have him in my team. Next, every time I see Senegal, I think I'm going to get Mane, but then I realised Mane isn't that good anymore, so I don't really want him anyway, but I would have preferred him over Idrissa Gana Gueye. We get a Mancini in that patch, then we get a 2 rare gold players pack, we get no one good in there, and we finish off with the 100k pack. We get a Dutch cam from Manchester City. It is Rod. Don't know who she is. I was waiting for it to turn around, give me a double walkout. Wasn't to be. That was one of the worst 100k packs that I have got on this FIFA so far. Only one walkout, the rest were all 84 or lower. Then I decided that the golden glow up was about to go in 10 days, so I thought I was going to take a Bobby Clark and get him to a 73 rated. So here you can see me just putting him into the evolution, and I will go and do the evolution on squad battles off camera, so I'm not going to bore anyone with him. But now I'll have 2 Liverpool centre mids that are going to be glowing up through the evolutions. Next, I finally completed 400 assists, which gets me a 100k pack, and we're going to open it here. Let's see who we get. It is a German CDM from Bayern Munich. If you don't know who that is, it is Joshua Kimmich, and a lovely little Rodri. 2 amazing CDMs in one pack, which is fantastic. But if you've watched my previous videos, you know I have a Joshua Kimmich already in the club. We also get a Russo and a Shaw. I was looking at Shaw there because for some reason I thought that said 99 pace, but it doesn't, it says 69 pace. We also get a Soboslai, but because I had Kimmich, I did not want to discard an 88 rated player, so I had to go and make a SBC, and I couldn't decide which SBC to do, so stay tuned and you will see who we are going to get in a minute. Leave a comment down below if you can guess what SBC you think I'm going to do. Is it going to be the lone icon? Is it going to be one of the player SBCs? Is it just going to be a 2 player upgrade pack? You will have to wait and see, but I don't want to discard that 88 rated Kimmich. If you haven't guessed by now, it is the La Liga SBC and the French SBC. It is going to be Francesc Coquelin that we are going to get from this SBC. So I put all them in. We get Coquelin here, 85 rated. He looks like an absolute beast, and I'm hoping Villarreal can get through to the next round because he could fit in my team as well. He's got links to the Varane and Kanate, and he's got links to the Spanish people in the league as well. So we are able to put Kimmich back into the team. We get a terrible pack there, and then we get a prime Electrum players back here, and we get a cheeky little Trent Alexander-Arnold, which I thought would be a bit more than he is because of his crossing trait and how good crossing can be this year. So I was a little bit gutted to see that he was only around 7k, but nevertheless it takes me one step closer to that Antoine Griezmann. So I quickly sold him and I discarded the duplicates there. Next I went on to do the marquee matchup. So we did Arsenal versus City, we did Juventus versus Torino. I had all these players in my club, so it was super easy for me to do. Reims versus Monaco, and then we finished off with the Standard Liège versus Club Brugge, which gets us a nice little pack to finish off. After I claim this reward, I claim them all. Marquee matchups is finished. I've completed all of them so far, and I'm still waiting for it to give out because every time I complete them, I'm not getting any good packs from it. I'm not getting any good rewards. I'm just getting players to put back into the SBCs basically. But I decided this time I was just going to discard everything because I am obviously saving for that Antoine Griezmann. But we do get Julian Alvarez there, who is a great player in real life, but on FIFA there is no point using him because he's not the player he is. He's got no pace and he's just not going to be used unless I put him into evolutions, but I've already done all the Watkins. We're coming on to the last two packs now anyway, and they're not very good. So if you have enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and get ready for episode 9 where you'll see me playing FUT Champs and my FUT Champs rewards. See you in a week. Peace.